Hey everyone, it's Daisy here. Welcome back to another video where I will be showing you how to make these really cute DIY Pokemon Doughnuts. This is a massive collaboration with a few awesome people on YouTube. We have Ashley Ann Laz, Berry Whimsy, Candyware, Michelle's Cuties, Susie Shoes, and Wonderful Land Crafters. Make sure to click on their video to check out their awesome Pokemon DIY. The materials you will need for this project is chalk pastel, some tools, and clay in these colors. I'm first starting with Pikachu! Pika Pika! So now I'm going to be making the donuts. I'm going to be making 4 in total. You can choose how many donuts you want to make, but I'm just shaping out the donut with a piece of clay. And then to make the center of the donut, I'm just using the back end of a paint brush and just poking a hole on either side of the donut until a hole is fully formed. Then with the chalk pastel, I'm covering the donut and just shading it accordingly. I'm using yellows, oranges, and reds for the shading. This is probably the best colors to use. For the topping, I am making yellow topping, obviously, because it is Pikachu, and I'm just rolling out some clay, poking a hole in it, and then attaching that to the rest of the donut. It's pretty simple, and then you just want to flatten out the edges of the yellow clay to the donut, making sure it's all secure and it looks like some sort of glaze. That's the particular look that I wanted to go for. That's what it looks like when the donut is sort of formed. And yeah, so the next step is to make the ears. I just rolled kind of a cone shape with a little bit of black on the top of the tip of the cone, and then I blended that out with a little blending tool. For the little hands that I added, I just rolled out 2 kind of sausage shaped arms, and then I attached them and blended that in as well. For the eyes, I used a dotting tool to make 2 little eye sockets for Pikachu, and then I added some black clay in both of those little eye sockets. Then I squished those in and then added a little white dot to kind of have the sheen or the shine of the eyes, as well as Pikachu's cheeks. That's his signature. So good. So then you want to attach a mouth with some strip of clay. Next is Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is also super simple to do. I probably would have used a kind of bluish tinge of a green for this. I kind of went for the all-out green, which ended up changing colors once I baked it, so just to let you know for the future. But I ended up doing a similar step where I created the ears, putting them into a cone shape, and then attaching them to the donut like this. And then I blended that out accordingly so it's all secure. You don't want to not blend it out because it's just gonna fall apart, which you don't want. I then attached some darker green as some of the little, like the decoration patch pieces that Bulbasaur naturally has, as well as its arms. Then I added eye sockets again and like a dark red tinge for Bulbasaur's eyes because he's got like a dark red tinge to it. And then the mouth, and that's all good. Next is Squirtle. One of my favorites. So kind of the same process again with the icing or the topping or the glaze, as you would like to call it. And then I added some black eyes for this one. And the mouth is very important. It makes it kawaii. That's how you make it kawaii. Then I rolled out some brown clay and cut up some sprinkle pieces. And with these sprinkle pieces, I just added them to the bottom of Squirtle's body. Next is Charmander, so exciting! So I'm rolling out the clay again to make the glaze or the topping of the donut. I attached that to the rest of the donut, like so, making sure that's all flattened out, and then I blended on the little knobby arms that it has. So cute! For Charmander, I decided to go with blue eyes because a lot of pictures has Charmander with blue eyes. As well as putting the eyes on, I put a little white tinge as well. Of course, attach the mouth like everyone else so he doesn't get left out. And then Charmander kind of has like this creamish, yellowish stomach to him, so I added that as well. The next step is optional, so if you want to make it into a charm, you can add in an eye pin. I just secured it down with some TLS and then pushed the pin into the body, and that should secure it, and then put it in the oven. And that is it. You got yourself some cute little kawaii Pokemon Doughnuts!